Hello there, this is Cookies. I've got turn 66 of EA Machaka, and we did a little bit more remote. So we found two pearls. I did two transmute fires. I wanted more gold, so burning our fire gems. Um, and yeah, so we have our assault on Phrygia. Trying to take down these darn watchers. So a whole bunch of long dead out there. And we can see I made a mistake here. So the mistake was these guys are Earth 4, and the Earth Elementals did not fatigue them out enough that they slept for a while. I should have done the 200 fatigue version of the spell for a bunch of smaller Earth Elementals. So unfortunately, these guys finished their script. They're only 86 fatigue, even after doing two Earth Elementals each. And so they're already starting to run forward to do Shatter, but the Watchers haven't run out of lightning yet. And they're so fast. They've got 20 combat speed, so they're like cavalry. You can see they're already getting sniped down. Pretty preferentially, too. It felt very targeted. Here comes the other one, getting sniped out. He runs away in this version of the replay. And now they run out of lightning. So you can see where I should have done a different suite of Earth Elementals. We have a Gifts from Heaven come out. The other mages are also on advancing cast. So they're trying to help out. Or at least some of them, not all of them. So some of these guys are back here. Another Gifts from Heaven. And Gifts from Heaven now does an AoE, so it's very good at clearing out long dead. You can see we're on round 47 already. Oh, alright. And we end up killing the Monolith with Earth Elemental hits. So now the remaining Watchers dissolve, and we win the battle. So we lose our Buddhas. Again, the bug is still in effect, so we don't get them back. However, I'm going to tell you right now that the battle goes nearly to turn timer. So this was a replay bug. Goes nearly to turn timer, and the Monolith Gifts from Heaven itself. So it actually killed itself, and that was after it killed all the Earth Elementals. Most of the mages had been routed away, and so it just managed to do that for us, and so we barely won this. It was much, much closer than it looked. You can see all the kills that they got, and yeah, but the result is the same, which is we take Phrygia, and then Berytos goes ahead and clears out these barbarians. He brings his trusty crew, his trusty PvE crew of Nightmares and Colossi. He doesn't lose any and routs the barbarians. Again, Fear is very strong. And yeah. So we've got this now. We're going to aim some remotes at this. And I believe Berytos is going to 3 red seconds this. And we've now gotten in position. So the Berytos army is here. They're going to attack Drogar. This is the only province we could go to that hides from Niflheim. So unless he has a scout here, this is hidden. We're going to launch our attack. We sent a couple of slower people into Whalewind Waters, but not enough to draw suspicion. And they're going to join an armada led by our trusty water kobolds, who have sailing up to size 5, and these guys are size 4. So we're going to sail them over. We've maxed them out. We should have had more leadership items, because the leadership's not great on them. But we did have one little kit for this guy, so he's going to sail over as well. And then Berytos is planning to use a Milkart Thug to kill this entire throne. He did some testing on his own. Wasn't sure if it was the exact throne because we didn't even ping this. We were pretty concerned about tipping our hand for the throne rush. So we didn't even ping any of these thrones. We're going in blind. Probably should have pinged him like 20 or 30 turns ago, but then other people might have seen the pings and then wanted to go take the throne. So we just left them alone, didn't put it in anyone's brains. And yeah, so it's go, go, go time. So we're sending not much to Berytos. We're trying to use what we've got now. Most of the hammers are in the lab. And here is what we've decided on. So we're doing some giant strength warriors up front. So we've got lion warriors, and we've got a few long dead archers and some sprites. And so we've got giant strength warriors. We have lots of horde of skeletons. We have some winter ward. We have divine blessing. And it is imperative that this guy stay alive more than anyone else in the army, because he is our means of claiming. And so he's got the ice pebble staff, the dragon helmet, the storm armor, the boots, the ring of water breathing. So he's up to 22 protection. And he's in a small little ball here of sacreds and water kobolds. And a lot of our buffs are going on this little crew rather than anything else in the army. We've got a bunch more horde of skeletons. Our poison ward is only going on this. So this guy, he's the only one that we could get there with a thistle mace. So 2 times poison ward right on the center here. Make sure we survive all the swamp drakes. We're doing fire resistant warriors, which adds some fire resist. We're doing some luck. We're doing wave warriors as well. But yeah, so very little buffing up front. Most of the buffing is just on the core. Everything is about this Holy Three and keeping him alive. Just in case the Pretender put up something like Hal, I kind of wanted to do a box around the guy to kind of protect him. The skeletons would guard the flanks a little bit more. I put an extra caster on each flank. The sacreds would protect the front, and then these mages would eat any attack rear. So that's the plan. It's all sailing or just poor amphibious 22 map move getting there. So, and then Berytos has a big shed stack here, and he's going to try and take out Droigar. And then he's got a Melkart here. So you see Furfur, who's going to... That might be the Melkart that's trying to go into Dragon Scale. It's because Bal Haman is here in this army. So we only had so many Holy Threes. And then I believe Berytos is sending his Draken here. Yeah, so the Draken is going to come here, and he's going to claim Phrygia, and then they're also Berytos is also going to 3 red seconds it. So that's kind of our plan there. So it is time. We've been preparing for this for a long time. We've saved up blood slaves for this. I'm sending him just a couple extra, just to make sure. Because I pulled most of my blood hunters to attack Phrygia last turn, so it was a pretty poor pull, but False God said he had enough. And I think that's it for this turn. So let's go ahead and jump into turn 67 and see how it all pans out. Have a good one.